We all have different reasons for wanting to create wealth. Someone may want financial security. Somebody else may want money to support those in need. Regardless of what your dreams are, the ways to get there are somewhat the same. One of those ways is breaking into the following industries. There are a number of industries on the rise that are creating millionaires every single day. Would you like to know which ones they are? Well, you're at the right place. These industries are open to anyone from anywhere, so don't think you're at a disadvantage because of your location. Welcome back to Practical Wisdom, guys. If you're new here, a big welcome from me and the 700k plus subscribers on this channel. So, join us by subscribing. And guys, let's give this video a thumbs up for that algorithm. Now, without any further ado, let's get into the video. 1. Technology. We live in the golden age of technology. There is an app or a website for literally everything. Let's use the finance industry as an example. Many banks now advise their customer to use internet banking for transactions. You can download the app and see how much money is in each of your accounts. In this case, the finance industry works closely with the technology industry to ensure that the websites and apps we use are secure and protected. Technology is also applied in hospitals, factories, agriculture, law, and so much more. Almost every industry that exists today has some degree of technology aligned to it. The tech industry is fast growing, and the jobs in the industry have so many perks, the most obvious being the big salaries. But along with that, there are many jobs that you can do from the comfort of your own home. 2. Financial services. The financial services industry has created and is still making millions of dollars. Money creates more money if it is invested correctly. The most successful enterprises today work with people who have the skill to invest and grow money. Financial institutions such as banks, insurance, investment banks, and money funds manage almost all the money in the world. All the money transitions made are through these financial bodies. The numbers are staggering, and one can only imagine how much profit is made. A big number of small financial technology enterprises have mushroomed all over the world, reaching millions of people with their services. In some countries in Africa, especially Kenya for example, use M-Pesa for day-to-day transactions. They work with people with varying degrees of finances. The amount of money that is exchanged from one person to the other runs in the millions. The finance industry does not only hold the key to produce wealth, but gives employment opportunities to millions of people all over the world. Before moving on to the next point, I want to introduce you to Vent. Vent is a platform that allows you to invest in wine for as little as $25. For over 120 years, wine returns have outpaced art, bonds, and other alternative investments. Wine is less volatile than stocks, and investments have historically offered consistent returns that are not correlated with traditional markets. This combination of stability and profitability makes wine the ultimate portfolio diversification. So invest in wine today with Vent by clicking the link in my description. 3. Media and entertainment industry. With phones in our pockets, as a society, we have constant access to entertainment and world affairs. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. These are just some of the many sources through which the general public gets their daily dose of media. The entertainment and media industry has realized just how hooked we are, and they're using this to their advantage. Although somewhat saturated, there are many opportunities for you to succeed in this industry. You do not need to be highly qualified or professionally trained in order to break into the industry, but you do have to work a lot to stand out. Once you do, however, the returns are phenomenal. There are so many directions you can go with this industry: music, TV, video games, and so on. You can either be a part of the final product, i.e. it's your face or your voice everyone sees on their mobile phones, or you can be working behind the scenes, like say for example working on scripts, costume designing, etc. If you have those creative juices flowing through you, this is the industry for you. 4. Real estate and construction. A vast majority of people have built their wealth through real estate. This involves things such as buying and selling properties, land, renting property, and more. Although much depends on the location of the property, the buildings and roads around it, and the locality, Most of the real estate you invest in will almost always increase in value. Once you've purchased your property, there are a number of things that you can do with it. You can rent it out, for example. This money can then be used to invest in stocks. You're literally using your money to make more money. Real estate is a great and relatively safe way to increase your wealth. If you already invest in other things, purchasing an investment property can further help in diversifying your portfolio. You can pursue this as a full-time career, or you can come and go as you please, while you still depend on your 9 to 5 for the majority of your income. The flexibility of this industry is the most attractive quality of this industry. 5. The food industry. Food is a basic necessity. We all require at least one meal a day to survive. As the population grows, the need for food will obviously grow as well. This makes the industry a stable and lucrative one. The food industry is a big chain. It starts from the seed seller, followed by a farm, and then from there, either a direct consumer or a processing facility. You have a lot of choices regarding where you want to invest your money in. As a matter of fact, instead of picking a person or organization, you can also choose to invest in the machinery and equipment that is used by big food processing companies. Once you've identified which level of the chain you wish to put your money in, you should feel assured of huge returns. Food will always be in demand, and as a result, you'll always see a return on this investment. 6. Agribusiness. Agribusiness covers farming and its commercial-related activities. It's an integrated process of production of both crops and animals for human consumption, as well as other uses. The population demand for agricultural produce is high and continues to increase with the increasing population. Many countries in the world are using advanced technology to increase the productivity of their animals and crops. Countries with huge arable farming land like Africa, which has not been fully utilized, offer huge opportunities in this sector. Incidentally, Africa still imports a huge percentage of agricultural produce from other countries, such as the Netherlands, who have very little productive land, but through advanced technology they've increased production. Commercial farming activities for production of crops and animals offer huge opportunities for wealth creation. The agricultural chain is big, as it also covers machinery and equipment, marketing, specialized transportation, just to mention a few. The health industry. The health industry has always been identified as a lucrative industry to go into. This is mainly because of the time and effort people put in. This is rewarded by the amount of money they're paid. Along with this, the health industry will always be active because, well, as long as humans live, we'll have ailments to heal and treatments to undergo. The recent pandemic has reinforced this fact. In order to be a part of the health industry, you don't have to be a doctor or a nurse. In the last couple of years, we've had scientists developing vaccines and test kits. Engineers have been producing ventilators and other machines hospitals use to check their patients' vitals. These last few years, although devastating, have helped increase the already recognized importance of the health industry. A cure for some illness will always be required. A new kind of machine will always be needed. As the industry reaches higher heights, the avenues and streams for making money will also increase. You can either invest and help fund those who are already in the industry, or you can decide to be a frontrunner and be an active part in helping society. Whichever route you pick, the rewards are huge. 8. Online education services. The global online education system has in the recent past received a huge boost from the effects of the pandemic. With the closure of most physical learning institutions, students have turned to learning online. This has led to the growth of online learning institutions, trainers, as well as creation of learning materials and courses. This trend is not likely to go down, as it comes with huge benefits. The fact that one does not need to sit in a class in front of a tutor has resulted in a drastic reduction in fees paid to colleges and other physical learning institutions. There is also a wide variety of material to choose from and a choice of leading institutions to learn from. As you can see, there are a lot of benefits awarded to those who choose to learn from these services. But there are also a huge number of benefits for those who invest. If you decide to invest in sites and apps which provide these education services, you're bound to see a huge return, because every day more and more people are turning to online education. Similarly, if you feel confident in your teaching abilities in a certain topic, you can make money by teaching online as well. The business opportunities made available in this industry are many and have resulted in creation of wealth that runs into millions of dollars. 9. Renewable energy. The renewable energy industry offers clean energy solutions and is fast becoming an industry to turn to if you're eager to build your wealth. The need to save the environment from global warming and harmful gases has resulted in a search for better and less harmful options. Most countries have even put deadlines on the use of automobiles and petroleum engine vehicles for commercial use in a bid to protect the environment. Renewable energy is offering solutions and showing people that they can move away from the traditional fossil fuel power to better and cleaner options. This industry uses solar panels, batteries, inverters as the main equipment, offering opportunities to companies who manufacture these. Other areas of interest in this field include maintenance, installations, consultation, and training. In areas where power supply from the national grid is not reliable, especially in parts of the developing world, the market is very huge for renewable energy, and those who take this business and provide the service will definitely make a lot of money. Solar energy is currently on the rise, and those who are a part of this business have barely even scratched the surface with regards to the technology being used. This is an industry that is slowly yet surely growing. The sooner you hop on board, the more your pocket will grow. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe.